Okay, hello YouTube, this is Ristolis, and today we are going to be doing episode 1 of the Philadelphia Flyers franchise mode. So I've had it all set up with all the rules like salary cap and stuff. Here we go. Okay, so here's our lines. Of course we don't want them edited, so we're going to keep this first line obviously with these three. And Atkinson can stay. Also, we're using Tactics roster, so I didn't make a custom roster. Hayes we're gonna trade because he's making way too much, and Van Riemsdyk we're gonna trade. So it's kind of just those two, and then everything else seems fine. These two are not playing together. We go Yandel second pair. Yeah, Yandel second pair. Or should we? I don't know. Should we put Risto? I'll put Risto line in there. No, just some. Damn, this is actually good now. We're just gonna run with these guys. Okay, and then these absolute, like, Sealer is actually 77, which isn't bad, but yeah, then we have Carter Hart net, who, how many years? He has 3 years left, and he usually ends up getting, I don't know how Tactics roster runs, but in the normal, actually never mind. So this is our HL team, it's not much. Actually, we could call Wade Allison up. Then we wouldn't have to play like McEwen. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna do that. Oh wait, Carrie Ramo? Wow, that's hilarious. Veterans Lake and Hayes, other than that, I think we're fine. Injuries are off, so yeah, because I don't want to take way too long if we have injuries. Oh, that is some nice colors. Oh, yes, we also have Bobby Ring. Well, if he can grow nice. Oh, he's got 4 X Factors. I didn't even realize that. I want to see his shot because he usually ends up. Oh no, he's a playmaker. I think he was a sniper. I don't know. But yeah, okay, that's not saying. Jesus, this is some bad defense. Wyatt to Willie. That's good enough. And then probably, yeah, Sandstrom in there. Okay, that's nice. While doing this, I realized K's. Sorry, I'll say K's a lot, but that's kind of what I call my friend. But I noticed Hayes has actually a decent amount of value. Let's go for somebody on the block. We didn't. No, Reggie. Let's just go Detroit, something simple. If that doesn't work, yeah, that's not gonna work. Let's just try it. Let's never accept that. Yeah. 1 for 1, Hayes for Suter, and there we go. Okay, he does not have a lot of value. Let's just look for if any teams in. Luke Henman, Seattle Kraken legend. Anaheim literally spends like $4 million a year. So we'll go for Zellweger. Let's go for, because he's got 4 X Factors. Like 3rd and 5th. If we have 3rd, 5th. It looks pretty even. Okay, maybe bump the 5th up to the 4th. Then we have like whatever. Send it. Oh. And maybe 6th. Actually, they probably don't want the cap space. Jeez, I may not want to offer too much, but there goes all our draft picks for this draft. This is a horrible trade. Okay, they do not want it, so we are not going after Zellweger. Hunterton is this guy. Okay, just don't let these guys out. Okay, I know on Sharks franchise modes that I've done, I've done this a couple of times. He usually grows to be like 85 overall in a couple of years. There we go. And then defense, yeah, obviously these two are playing together. So yeah, there's our team going into year 1. And I will see you guys at the trade deadline. Okay, guys, we're at the trade deadline now, and we're gonna go in as maybe, I don't know. So separate because we're like 30 and 25 right now. Yeah, 30, 25. No, 32, 25 and 4. So we only actually made one trade throughout the season, and I forgot to record it. But we traded O'Brien to, I think, the Wild in a shame. O'Brien in a third for a second and a fifth. And now we're just gonna look for something like look who reached the trade block. Kevin Hayes. 5 years left at 7.1 million. Managed to get that contract. Oh, here we go. That seems highly unlikely. See, Yandel has so much value. 80th. Why don't you screw it? Let's just go for Cabo Capital. Okay, it would be over the side. And maybe like Patrick Nemeth, why not? Okay, then we have. Oh, God. I don't suspect YouTube's. So what we ended up doing, Ellis, Cap, or Nemeth is just because it said that we were over the salary cap, which I don't think he makes that much of a difference. But actually, let's see. So being honest, I don't think he's gonna turn into anything. So actually, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna turn into anything. So we'll go. G Vegas. Actually, I'm gonna accept this because Yandel's old. Well, Yandel's getting up in there in age. Actually, they're both up there in age, so that's a pretty good trade. Oh God, Machine and Kelly songs on in the background. Okay, so we get Ellis and because if it's wait, what? That did not work last. Okay, this is clearly not gonna go through. An extra three. Just an extra fourth, then we're just going off it. Now, ooh, Sam Bennett. Ooh, I actually kind of like that. Okay, we don't. We're still lining and we're starting the fifth. I like that. Okay. So we're. Okay, let me show you guys the lines after the trade deadline. Okay, so this is what happened at the trade deadline. We had obviously our two trades with Capo Cato and Sam Bennett, and Trouba Robertson, who ooh, New York gets JT Miller and Tanner Pearson from Vancouver. Kevin Hayes ends up moving again, but this time to the Blue Jackets, and Troy Stetcher for a second and a third. I probably could have got more for it. Actually, I forgot what I got. Okay, and then the Rangers also got Kevin Fiala. They've had some nice trades, but they also lost Kravtsov at the fifth. Actually, that's not too bad. But Buffalo got a first and Hornke. Somebody frame that. That is a steal. Hinostroza and Vinny Hinostroza and Colin Miller for a first round pick, even if it's Florida, a first round pick and Patrick Hornqvist. That is a trade. And then a second and a prospect for Tomas Tatar and PK Su. Yeah, those two. I mean, that is pretty good trade since Subban's contract sucks. And then Tierney and Holden go to the Panthers for a second, a third. Ooh, that is not a good trade either. Yaroslav Askarov got moved for. I think that's a prospect. Sorry if it's not. Perron and Bozak. That's interesting. Okay, and then since we're not technically done with trade deadline, there hasn't been anything since. But, yes. Spurgeon on the block before, probably. Okay, in case any other trades happen. Yeah, Ricardo Raquel for a second and third. Yeah, that's what we're going to show you. I don't know, I'm going to wait till the 12 p.m. trade deadline. So yeah, we're actually doing the trade deadline now. Okay, here are some of the blockbusters. Askarov, yes, this trade. Trevor Roberts. Yeah, that was a nice trade. What are you waiting for? Let me show you these lines. So we have Kako, Couturier, Atkinson getting a +2, Konechny, Giroux, Farabee. Yeah, our bottom six is pretty weak, other than Sam Bennett and Scott Laughton. We have Thompson, Bennett, Allison, McEwen, Lawton, Lindblom, Provorov, Timmins, and then Braun, Samheim, Yandel, Sealer. And then we have Carter Hart. Okay guys, we just hit end of the season. This was the last game. I just want to show you. We won 7-4. And Capo Caco, 3-goal game. And they ended up keeping their goalie in the entire time, which sucks for him. But I think they did. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna see who led our team in points. And that would be man, the myth, the legend, man of a million geeks, Claude Giroux. Okay, so I'll show you the player stats here. Yeah, he's still in the 87 overall. Okay, Kako's gonna need a new contract. Atkinson's fine, actually. No, Couturier is fine. Yandel had 53 points. That's good considering he played like second line all year. How many minutes did he have? Ooh, 17 minutes. That's not too bad. And then 26 minutes a night for Provorov. Okay, yeah, so our team did pretty good. And in the entire league, you guessed it, McDavid led the league in points. And coming right behind him was Draisaitl. Yes, I'm sure you're shocked. But this one, actually, I'm thinking pretty shocked here that Kopitar came in third in points. Kucher's. Trevor Zegras led the league in points. With Philip Tomasino coming in second. And then rounding up the top three would be Quentin Byfield. Goalies, Robin Leonard led the league in wins, with Vasilevsky in a close second and Darcy Kemper in a close third. And Kyle Peterson was up there too, so they must have had a good season. But then if you look down here, right under Carey Price, is the man, the myth, the legend, Carter Hart on our team. So, he played a lot of our starts. Yeah, he's played 70 games. Our name of defenseman would be Quinn Hughes. I'm sure you're shocked in this game that Quinn Hughes led the league in points. John Carlson in second. And Drew Doughty in third. So these LA Kings must have had a nice year. Because he got them in rookies, close in goalies, and in scoring. The Lee Valley Phantoms were led by Bobby Braid, putting up 68 points in 82 games. Hopefully he has a nice offseason, grows to like a 75 maybe. Morgan Frost coming in second, and then to round out the top three would be Cam York. And then we're going to guess Samstrom did pretty good. Yeah, Samstrom. His numbers aren't too clean. But I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. He did good. He did better. And I completely forgot to look at Carter Hart's save percentage, so he had a 904 and a 307 goals against average, but let's face it, we're on high scoring, so it shouldn't be too much. This season, the Philadelphia Flyers went 46 through 32 and 4, which ended up clinching us third in our division and a playoff spot. And in the entire league, it was the Colorado Avalanche who came out on top with 50 wins, 21 losses, and 11 overtime losses, which they had less wins than the second and the third place team, but they still clinched the league title. But with Philadelphia in the league, we managed to get ninth, which is a lot better than I thought we would do. I did not have high hopes on this team, especially since they only had like 7 losses after trade deadline, which we had like no defenseman, so we did pretty good. And I know this one doesn't matter as much, but we have Live Valley Phantoms. Now we just need to find them because I did not focus on AHL at all. Did I miss them or did they just not do too good? Oh, we got 24th. Yeah, 35, 38, and 9, which could have been better. Okay. Playoff time is here, and I don't think we're expected to get past the first round. And see what happens. The Washington Capitals. That's great. So we're gonna send. What the? Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, there's us after the trade deadline. Let's send. Crap. Okay, let's send the first 2 games. An overtime win and a loss. Next. I don't know who has the home ice advantage. Okay, they're up 2-1 in the series right now. Okay, that seems to be about it for Philadelphia's playoff history. The first round versus the Washington Capitals. Yep, and we have been eliminated. Okay, now I'm going to sim up to the draft. I don't know. The Boston Bruins ended up taking home the Stanley Cup. That sucks. But yes, we will need to re-sign Drew. And coming in, swooping in from 11th to 1st in the draft is Vancouver Canucks, who will be claiming Shane Wright. Also, Arizona picking 16th overall from their own pick. What happened? Carolina also getting 11th overall. Apparently I did not focus enough on the standings. Okay, because that is weird. And retiring this year is probably no one big. But yes, Brent Seabrook leading retirement. And then Brendan Dubinsky. And finishing off the top 3 would be Matt Molson. Goalie's retiring this year. There is none. How'd you think of there for a sec? Andy Green is now a scout. Okay, I'm just gonna guess we're picking 18th now, 22nd overall. Okay, now you guys can see. Oh, we're not using the start. Okay, yeah, Shane Wright, Matthew Savoy. No, I can't pronounce that, but yeah, just a classic rounding out. But if you use the normal rosters, you can get Nathan Gaucher 60 overall medium elite late in the first round. But that's not the case right now. Let's see who's here anyway. Okay, clearly we're not taking any of these guys yet. We might take a risky shot on a couple of them later. Yeah, I think we're just gonna take this guy because I think he's got X Factor. Top 6 medium. He does have 2 X Factors. Those aren't my stats. I don't know what league he played in, but or like, I don't know. To see if he has anything crazy. He has 85 speed, which is nice. 84 offensive awareness and 85 agility. Okay, we're gonna submit that. Okay, this is where we're gonna look for some steals. Well, let's not risk it. We'll just go for this guy. He looks sick. Yeah, top 6 medium. Oh, I'm sure these guys also have the top 6. Wait, is this Minnesota's pick? I can't tell. What pick do we have that's early in the second round? This must be Minnesota's pick. Okay, another Russian in. See, also 2 points in 45 games. What is this? Okay, I'm just looking for some crazy stuff. It said he doesn't have much, but he does have an X factor, which is also or not an X factor. He has an ability. And then now we don't have a pick to like. Screw it. Let's take it. I'm not gonna get anybody crazy, so let's just get a couple, maybe like try to get some low top 6 guys. Actually, that guy looks pretty promising. Medium top 6D. Okay, but now we're just gonna search to see if we can get anybody big. Sure, let's just take this another Russian guy. Fringe starter. That's pretty good. He's probably his NHL. It's probably like 5 years. Actually, I think he saw 65. So. Okay, let's just go whoever has the highest. This guy. These guys are probably not going to be anything ever, so it doesn't really matter. Bottom 6 is never grow. Okay, our skeleton wants you're on the team, Nick Pierre. Top 6 low. See, that's a pick I like to have in the 7th round. I just want to trade down to Boston's pick, but it would work any day of the week, but I'm not going to. Okay, you offensive defenseman. Skills one, top 60. That's pretty good for. We'll see. Who was the last pick in the draft? He had top 4D. Oh, that's a pretty good pick actually. You imagine like the last pick in the draft ends up being like one of the top 4D on your team. Claude Giroux, how much are you asking? Oh, only 6 point. She'll lock him up for 2 years. 6.925. Capo Caco, here's the real thing. 8 point. Actually, I kind of like that contract. Because fans of growing more to like a 90, then that's a good deal. Because it's we're doing 10 years for this sim. Okay, Keith Handel, you're gone. I'm not paying you 5 mil. Justin Braun. You 4 for 1. How much money do you have? 24 mil. And then we offered Morgan Frost 2.1 for 3 years. Wade Allison 1.2 for 2 years. And then we offered Nate Thompson. 17.4 seems pretty now. We offered him the minimum that we could. Because if he's playing for the team, he's not doing much. Zach McEwen. Just release him, he's not going to do anything next year. Same with Sealer. Tanner Lazinski. Yeah, Lazinski. That doesn't seem like a bad contract. Brian Fitzgerald. This was the guy we were trying to just deal with for anything. These are just the small guys we're offering, like AHL guys we're offering contracts. Take it or leave it. Bobby right now, he was our scoring leader. 950 for 3 years. We'll see if he accepts. Okay, the rest of these guys, Connor McClellan, we're gonna obviously spend. Because he ends up being very useful, actually. And Martin Jones, if he's asking more. No, I'm probably just gonna try to get somebody a couple years younger than him in free agency. We'll keep Sandstrom. I like him as a player. This guy. Just gonna advance a day to see who accepts. Hopefully we did not go over the cap. Okay, we have Cackle on that big deal. Yeah, I didn't really want any Thompson. He was only playing. Okay, we got Giroux back for 2 years. Justin Braun's back. Samuel Morin's back. Clem Denning. These are just AHL back. It's more Bobby Brady that I'm looking for. I'm not really. Okay, keep that in hand. What Bobby Brady said, he's not really interested in two ways. Okay, so Bobby Brink is not interested in two ways. Let's go find Bobby Brink. Okay, let's offer. He's asking. Interested in a two-way contract? Yes. We will give him a one-way. 3 years, 1 mil. 1.25 mil. No, 1.02. Yeah, whatever. Okay, we'll see what Bobby Brink says. He's asking for 2 years. I gave him 3, but okay. He's a confusing human being. So yeah, we've locked up all of our guys. Just realized we're gonna have to re-sign Sanheim next year, but no one else really. Okay, let's just sim up to the free agency. Okay guys, free agency has just hit and I'll show you who's here based off overall. Sorry, Evgeny Malkin asking 8.6. Too bad I only have 6 mil, I can't bring him in. But yes, this is free agency by overall. And we're just gonna search shop for UFAs. Not really into looking for anyone else. I ended up offering Jeff Carter 3.5 mil for 1 year. And then of course I needed backup. So I went after Joonas Korpisalo. 1 year, or sorry, 2 years, 1.825. And that's kind of all the cap space we have. We just went after those two. Oh, we're still running here. Dang, it sucks that we traded him. I don't know where all our cap space went, to be honest. Okay, yeah, that's all we're doing for the free agency. 2 just kind of small signings. Korpisalo. And we're simming up to next season. And I'll show you the lines at the start of next season after we see these 2 guys. Obviously. Oh, that's actually not a bad trade, but we need Lott, and he's one of our only centers. Okay, Korpisalo accepted and Carter accepted. It's going into year 2. We have Giroux, Couture, and Kakko, which is a solid +5. Atkinson, Frost, Konechny, which is also +5. Joel Farabee, Sam Bennett, and Jeff Carter, which is a -1, unfortunately. It was either that or play Wade Allison up 1, and I didn't want to have 2 84s on the 4th line. Then we have Wade Allison, Scott Lawton, Oscar Lindblom. And then we have Ivan Provorov and Connor Timmins on the first D pair, who's already an 82. And Justin Braun and Travis Sanheim. And then if you're going to work on one thing next year, it could be just bring in maybe a 3rd line right. I scratched. Oof, we could actually try to trade P.S. Suter. But then look at this. Carter Hart's up to an 88. Hopefully he doesn't ask for like 10 million when he needs a new contract. And this Korpisalo backing him up, which is a good goalie tank. I'm actually gonna see, can I fit Piet Suter in the lineup instead of like Wade Allison or Oscar Lindblom? I like Wade Allison, it's a thing, but I might just stick Piet Suter there. Actually, wait, how many left wingers do we have? Okay, we have 3. Okay, yeah, we're gonna stick Piet Suter in there. No, it just makes sense. Okay, yes, these are the ones we're gonna run with. Unless, no, that is not good. I tried a lot, but yeah, these are, yeah, Piet Suter, Scott Laughton, Oscar Lindblom on the 4th line. If this team isn't stacked, I don't know what it is, other than the Tampa Bay Lightning. AHL, we're gonna have Bobby Brink, Tanner Lazinski, Tyson Foster on the first line, getting up +3, and Connor McClemon, Noah Ostrom, and Samu Timola. And then Connor Bottomman, yeah, he did the point. And then nothing special in defense. Wait, why is... I did not edit these lines, but I'm going like that. And then still Felix Sandstrom in there. But yes, this team looks very stacked going into year 2. Thanks for watching. Please leave a sub.